Quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter taking a shot deep. Open target. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
Watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for the... It fell from the sky into Aaron Ice.
Welcome to Game 2 of our CFSL YouTube doubleheader. I'm Dustin Hall. We're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana as the 0-3 Nebraska Cornhuskers invade Tiger Stadium to take on the number 15 ranked LSU Tigers. It's a beautiful evening for football, 79 degrees and a light breeze. Joining me in the booth is Vinny Mixon. Vinny, what are your thoughts on what we'll see tonight?
Oh, we got a great team between two teams that are kind of starting to reel in this season. LSU coming off their first one of the season. Nebraska with a near upset last week. We got two dogs eager to battle it out.
Can't wait to see what tonight brings. Two teams with not great records, but they have played competition way above what you would think. This is the lowest ranked team so far that Nebraska has taken on. LSU going to start out here in a shotgun formation. Wide receiver going to go in motion to the right. Takes a snap, handoff on the play, going to go to the left, makes one man miss, shakes off a second, fights through a third, and finally knocked out of bounds. Christopher Jones gain of 9.
Yeah, Christopher Jones just working on that play, fight through tackles before Solomon Tank finally forces him out of bounds.
Going to do a read option here on the second play. Moses King going to keep it himself. Loss of 1 on the play, taken down by Braden Ringe.
Yeah, Braden Ringe gets the tackle on that play. Moses King 1 yard loss on that play. Last week, Moses King finally had his breakout game that he expected. Looking to see if he can build upon that here.
First third down of the night here on the opening drive. Back comes in motion. Going to swing it out to him on the left-hand side. Makes a man miss. Shrugs off a second defender. A third finally knocked out of bounds. Markel Lewis gain of 16 by the 4th man.
Yeah, Markel Lewis, the freshman out of Michigan. They go with a swing pass on this play, send Lewis in motion, and all he's got to do is just make plays out there. Sheds through 2 tackles, 1 in the backfield, 1 right near the first down marker. He's able to get past those, pick up a great play right here for this LSU offense, the first down in this game.
1st and 10 from their own 49, trying to make it across midfield here on their opening drive. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the top of the screen. Read option again. King going to keep it. King making a couple guys miss on a run of 14 up the middle.
Yeah, Moses King he's got the speed to get it done if you need it, to go with the read option on that play. He's able to pick up first down all the way across into Nebraska territory.
LSU coming out in the pistol, going to hand it off straight up the middle. Christopher Jones fighting his way for 6 on the play.
Yeah, Caleb Kingsworth's going to sit there and meet him in the hole. But LSU does a great job on that play, fighting for extra yards. And here we have a 2nd and 4 coming up.
2nd and 4, give again to Jones. Fighting through yet another tackle. Gain of 10, gets it down to about the 20.
Yeah, and it's been a great job by Jones so far. Just been picking up yards, fighting for extra yardage as we go. Great run on the previous play here. He gets a 10-yard run, and they're right here sitting at the red zone.
Four wide receivers set, two to the left, two to the right. One more time up the middle. Again to Jones. Gain of 9, going to bring up a 2nd and short.
When he's hot, just keep feeding him the ball. 4 rushes on this first drive, averaging over 8 yards a carry on each of them. And once again, they have a 2nd and short situation.
Let's see if Nebraska can hold tough on this one. Again, the run to Jones. This time a loss of 1 on the play. Big tackle by Chrissy Sutton.
Yeah, Chrissy Sutton gets the tackle on this play. Shoots in, just obliterates the left guard on that play. And it's the result of a loss on there, but still only a short loss. And LSU's got a nice, manageable 3rd and 2 coming up.
2nd, 3rd down of the drive. Going to bring the H back over in motion. Fakes the handoff. King looking, throws it away off the crossbar in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, just nobody open on that play. Moses King makes a smart play. Throw it out the back of the end zone. Try to get some points on this drive.
Skylar Creed lines up, 30-yard field goal attempt. It's up and it's good. LSU on the board, 3-0 early here in Baton Rouge.
And I like that drive from LSU. They didn't show you that, hey, we're going to rely heavily on the run or we're going to rely heavily on the pass. They did a nice combination of mixing it up and keeping this Nebraska defense guessing as they went down the field.
Nice return there by Nolan Ellis. Nebraska going to come out led by Nick Edwards, starting at about their own 25-yard line here. Hope to put some points on the board early. We'll see if they can answer the field goal LSU just scored. Going to come out in the pistol formation. Rory takes the snap, fakes the handoff, going to read and keep it. Loses 4 on the play. Big tackle by George Smith coming up and filling the gap.
Yeah, George Smith, as soon as he sees the quarterback pull that ball, constantly attacking it right there. 4-yard loss is the result. Nebraska backed up on their 2nd down.
Pistol formation again. You'll see this a lot out of Nebraska. Rory dropping back, looking left, has a man open. Nolan Ellis, gain of 19, absorbs the shot but hangs on.
And this is what Riley Rory is going to have to do. He's just a freshman. This is only his 4th game. But when LSU has lapses in coverage like that and you have wide open receivers, you're going to have to make an accurate throw and you have to take advantage of it. This LSU defense is really great. The record may not be great, but their defense is one of the best in the CFSL.
4 wide receiver look. Slot coming in motion to the left-hand side where he drops back, looking, surveys plenty of time off to the left-hand side. Ellis again, 13 yards, another 1st down for the Huskers.
Yeah, this is just Riley Rory going through his progressions, which is something you like to see here, being that it's his 4th game and just making a play.
Rory under pressure this time, dumps it off in the flat to J.B. Bell. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, pressure is able to get there. Riley Rory just makes a great decision. Take your check down. Allow him to pick up what he can on that play.
2nd and 7. We'll see what Nebraska comes to the line with this time. They're slowly, methodically making their way down the field thus far. We'll see if LSU can stand tough. Coming out in the pistol formation, 4 wide, trips to the left. Rory takes the snap, drops straight back, looking, little pressure in his face, finds a man wide open over the middle. Garrett Cunningham, gain of 26.
And that's the plays you got to make to help out your freshman quarterback. Nobody's able to initially get open, but Cunningham does a great job. Riley Rory is buying time in the pocket. Cunningham works his way back to Rory where he's able to keep his eyes downfield, spots him, delivers a strike downfield, and here Nebraska is on their first drive inside the red zone.
So here they go from the 18-yard line. Rory in shotgun. Takes a snap, looks, throws that one away.
Yeah, congratulations to the fan that just got themselves a souvenir on that play. Riley Rory just making a smart decision. Nobody's downfield. You're having a great drive so far. Don't mess it up. Throw an interception. Get rid of it. Live for 2nd down.
Going back to that pistol look. Edwards with the handoff. Gain of 4 up the middle. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, it's surprising. Nebraska's being kind of pass heavy on this drive. You know, normally you like to see them mix in Nick Edwards there. But here he gets his first carry of the game, goes for 4 yards.
3rd and 6 here. We'll see what they draw up. Rory drops back, looks, has a man, gets his feet in bounds. John Blair going to bring up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, John Blair runs a nice corner route over there. LSU is playing in the end zone, allowing underneath, but allows too much. Riley Rory makes the strike, and we have a 1st and goal situation for Nebraska.
Pistol formation here. Rory Gonna drop back, looks over the middle, nobody there, broken up on the play by Jamison Beasley.
And this is where LSU has a really great chance to mess with Riley Rory here. The zones are tighter, holes are quicker. You got to make a quicker decision.
Hand off to Edwards, straight up the middle, not much room, only gets a gain of 1.
Yeah, no blocking on that play by Nebraska. LSU's front 7 hungry, getting back there. Edwards limited, 3rd and goal coming up for Nebraska.
See if they get creative here, just jam it up the middle again. Nope, straight up the middle, Edwards, no problem on that one. Touchdown Huskers.
Yeah, and finally they get good blocking on that run play right there. Edwards just walks into the end zone untouched. Great drive there by Nebraska. They mixed it well, especially once they got inside that red zone, keeping LSU on their toes.
Drake with the extra point makes it 7-3 Nebraska, 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Update over in Boise. Boise up 9-0, 14 seconds to go in the first quarter off of 3 field goals. Nice little return there by Stover. Going to start right outside of the 20-yard line. Let's see what LSU can do here. Need to come back with a 7-point drive instead of another field goal. Empty formation, 5 wide receivers, man in motion. Hits his man across the middle. Josh Knight, gain of 13, going to be a first down for LSU.
Yeah, Josh Knight last week went for 52 yards on a touchdown. Here he's getting his first catch of the game, and it picks up a first down for LSU.
Shotgun offset back, hands it off. Jones, not much room to work there. Doesn't gain anything on the play. Stopped by Buck Berg.
Buck Berg has been a leader of this Nebraska defense for a long time now. Here he is, getting his first tackle in the game, getting his name out there.
2nd and 10. King drops back, looks, man across the middle. Not much room to work there. Nick Williams with a gain of 6, going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A very tight window on that pass. Moses King able to fit it in there, and they're able to pick up 5 yards and get into a little bit more manageable 3rd down situation.
King drops back, plenty of time, man across the middle. Nice little deep route there by Josh Knight, going to pick up 25 into Cornhusker territory.
Yeah, he just finds the open hole in that defense, and as soon as King sees him, lets the ball fly, and the result is a big play for LSU on that.
They're moving the ball well so far. We'll see how they continue. The first drive, it seemed more of a grind and pound, and this time they're going with the pass a little more. And as soon as I say that, we have a read option. King working it all the way down to the 15, gain of 21 on the play.
Yeah, big, huge run right there by Moses King. Pulls the read option out, and he's able to scoot on, get inside the red zone. LSU back-to-back drives, they are moving on this. But I do want to go back. Michael Rury asked in chat why LSU wears white at home. It was a tradition that started back in 1958. They decided that they were going to wear white at home, and that year they won their first national championship.
And Vinny's an LSU guy. 4-yard reception there by Porter James as he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, just a simple little pass play right there. You hit your anticipation on the out route. It breaks open. Moses King just anticipates it, makes the throw, complete pass.
2nd and 6, pistol formation. Gonna hand it off straight up the middle, fighting, working his way for 4. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 2.
And this is just, you run the dive, try and either A, get a much more manageable 3rd down situation, pick up the first down. They end up with the first result, and now we have a 3rd and 2 coming right up.
H-back goes in motion. Again, the handoff to Jones. Not quite enough on this one. Going to bring up a 4th and 1. Let's see if they go for it here. And they are.
I like the decision right there. I figured when they ran it on 3rd down that they would set up a 4th down play.
See if we see the same exact play here. Handoff Jones. Plenty of room to work on that one. Going to get it down to about the 1-yard line.
Again, this is an inside zone split play right here. You send your tight end in motion, and then he splits back to the opposite side, trying to draw the eyes of the linebacker as your running back runs right through all the holes.
When it's working, keep doing it. Didn't work that time, though. Stuffed on the play by the walk-on, I believe.
Yeah, finally Nebraska gets a stop in that run game. LSU started gassing them once they got inside this red zone.
King drops back, surveys the field. Man open in the back of the end zone. 80 Nebraska. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nebraska getting his first touchdown in this game. Moses King just sits in the pocket, no pressure on him. He just waits. Finally, Brexa is open in the back of the end zone. Easy completion, and LSU has jumped back into the lead.
Extra points up and good. Makes it 10-7 with 1:18 to go here in the first quarter. Nebraska looking to see if they're going to be able to counter the attack. Meanwhile, over on Twitch, Boise State up 16-0 on Ohio State.
I want to say my biggest surprise in this game so far, besides that great kick return that we just got, would be the fact that these offenses are putting up points. I mean, if you look on paper, these are two of the best defenses that we have here in the CFSL. And LSU has 143 yards on their first two drives, and Nebraska on their first drive took it all the way to the end zone. These offenses have been great to start out so far.
Let's see if they can keep up the momentum here. Wide receiver coming across in motion, going to run a jet sweep, shrugs a guy off, but he can't make the second miss. Lost one on the play by Nolan Ellis.
Yeah, Kobe Williams is the linebacker that's going to chase him all the way to the edge before he gets cleaned up by Jamison Beasley. LSU defense, they're going to swamp to the ball. These linebackers run sidelines to sidelines. These safeties come in, clean up. There's really a mismatch just about everywhere.
Going to go with the read option here. Rory makes it to the outside. Plenty of room, gains 13.
Yeah, Riley Rory pulls a little okey doke in the backfield. He's able to sprint it out, pick up the first down for Nebraska as they move towards midfield.
Here on their own 45, pistol formation, trips to the right, handoff straight up the middle. Nick Edwards, gain of 8. We haven't seen much of him here early.
No, just his fourth carry here. Normally you think of Nebraska as a more balanced team, but so far what they're doing has been working.
Coming out here in shotgun formation, Rory drops back, plenty of time, drops it off into the flat. Short gain to JB Bell, going to bring up third down.
Yeah, LSU had great coverage downfield, nowhere to look. Riley Rory has to take his underneath route. They're only able to pick up one, but they have yet to miss a third down conversion in this game.
Pistol formation, Rory going to drop straight back again. Has a man in his face, gets rid of it. Garrett's Cunningham, gain of 7, going to bring up a first down as we wrap up the first quarter here. At the end of the first, the score is 10-7, LSU out in front. Stay tuned, you're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Welcome back here in the second quarter. Rory in the pistol, going to fake the handoff. Spins out of that, dumps it off into the flat to JB Bell again. No gain on the play. JB Bell, 3 catches, 4 yards.
Yeah, Bell's really been the underneath guy for them in this game. Chris Ty gets the tackle for LSU. No gain on that play.
Here comes Rory again, has a man open, makes a move just enough for the first down there by Andrew Blevins.
Yeah, and this is just great read right here by Riley Rory. Understands that he's got zone coverage and LSU's leaving the middle wide open. Attacks the middle on that play. They're able to pick up 10 yards, and this drive is really going for Nebraska. Haven't seen much from LSU to slow them down.
Pistol formation, handoff straight up the middle. Edwards makes a man miss, fighting his way inside and gain of 19 yards.
Yeah, the pass is beating LSU. The run game right here, Nick Edwards runs through a tackle, able to get inside the red zone, almost to that goal-to-go situation.
Seems like LSU has some disgruntled players on the sideline at the moment. Pistol formation here, Rory dropping back, looking, guy has his man, Ivan Rodriguez down inside the 5.
I'm not sure if that was a design screenplay or if receivers just got bunched up. It just looked like a cluster right there. But luckily for Nebraska, the result ends up in their favor. They get a 6-yard gain off of it.
So here we go, 2nd and 4, just inside the 4, actually, it looks like. Rory going to line up in the pistol formation. Give on the play to Lewis Jr. this time in giving Edwards a breather, and he's going to lose 2.
Yeah, Quentin Blackwell makes his first tackle for loss in this game. Lewis with his first handoff. He goes for a 2-yard loss, but it's 3rd and 5. Really a manageable set here, and Nebraska has their whole playbook at their disposal.
Rory going to drop back, looks, has the time, gets it off, unable to haul that one in, going to bring up a 4th and 5.
Oh, and you got to help your quarterback out on that play. He buys you extra time. You get open. He puts the ball on you. You got to come away with that catch.
Field goal is up and good by Marshall Drake. Going to tie the game up 10-10, 7:27 to go in the second quarter. Meanwhile, over in Boise, they're approaching the half. Boise up 16-7 on Ohio State on Twitch.
Yeah, this LSU. Oh, go ahead.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, this LSU offense, they've been moving the ball so far. Really liking what I'm seeing from Moses King in this game.
Moses King with the handoff. Jones, room to work. Fights through one defender. Finally gets taken down by the second. Gain of 8 on the play.
Yeah, and as for as good as Moses King has been in this game, Christopher Jones does a great job of being the 1-2 punch for this LSU offense.
King from the shotgun drops back, man over the middle, broken up on the play. Looks like the play there was by Jake Buddy.
Yeah, Jacob Buddy's been a great corner here for Nebraska, and right here in great position on that play, brings it to a 3rd down.
Fakes the handoff over the middle, nobody there that time. Nice little play to Markel Lewis, gain of 19.
That is a veteran play right there by Moses King. He understands where the hole is going to be in the defense pre-snap. As soon as he snaps the ball, sees his receiver get off the press and get into that open space, makes an accurate throw right there. Markel Lewis able to pick up big chunk on that play.
LSU just inches away from being back into Nebraska territory here. King in shotgun, gonna drop straight back. Looks, plenty of time. Has a man finally down the right-hand sideline. Hugo Swanson gain of 20 before he gets knocked out of bounds on the play.
And this is what we thought of Moses King as he came into the CFSL. We knew he had the talent to be a great quarterback, and as you've seen these last 2 games, the game is finally starting to slow down for him. Last week put up 5 touchdowns, has a touchdown in this game already, is looking really sharp here early on in this game.
So here they come, ball on the 31, trips to the right. King in shotgun, Jones to his right. Handoff on the play to Jones, stiff arms a man, gets through his second, finally brought down after a gain of 10 right inside the 20.
Yeah, Sullivan Tank's going to be the one for Nebraska that trips him up, but not until Christian Jones is able to pick up another LSU first down on this drive.
King drops back, drops it off into the flat. Hugo Swanson, gain of 7 on the play, going to bring up a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this is just a little quick out route. Moses King dumps it off, let his playmakers do the work, and the playmaker's able to get him 7 yards on that play.
Grinding out a nice drive here. They need to finish it with 7. King, corner the end zone, nearly intercepted, going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, Buck Berg's the one in coverage on that play. I thought it was a great decision by Moses King on that play. Just needs to get the ball to the corner of the end zone more.
King fakes the handoff, drops it off into the flat. Christopher Jones with the catch, going to bring up a 1st and goal here.
I love the play call right there. You get to play action to get the linebackers moving one way, and you have a drag route coming across to the opposite side of the field. Wide open zone for Moses King to throw into. Finds his man, 1st and goal.
Shotgun formation. King back across the middle. Markel Lewis this time. Touchdown Tigers.
Markel Lewis's first career touchdown right there with that one. LSU's offense firing on all cylinders right now. Not much that you can say about them that hasn't gone right for them.
Well, we'll see here if Nebraska is going to be able to keep pace with this Tiger offense that it seems to be doing what they want to at will thus far. The extra point is up, and it is good. LSU is now up 17-10, 5:34 to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I just want to give a congratulations to Kobe Wiersma. This is the first time in chat I've ever seen him get the Tigers. And then the Tigers right after that, all in a row without somebody breaking that up.
Good job, Colby. Life goals completed. So here we go. Nebraska at their own 20, pistol formation. Let's see what Rory can do. Fakes the handoff, trying to run the triple O. Not enough room to make the pitch. Going to lose one on the play.
Yeah, and Kobe Wiersma right here making a tackle in the backfield. Just shoots right out of that spot. They go with the read option on that play, sitting home, ready for it. And we got 2nd and 11 coming up.
So here we go, pistol formation yet again. Rory takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Edwards nowhere to move on that one. Going to bring up a 3rd and 11. George Smith with the stop.
Yeah, George Smith, the captain of this team, rocking that coveted number 18 for LSU. Filling those holes, Nebraska got a long 3rd down.
Rory with time, going to dump it off in the flat. No doing on that one. Going to bring up 4th down and the punting unit.
And we have our first punter appearance for all you punter lives matters people. Yeah, LSU's defense finally makes the stand that they much needed, and they are going to get their offense the ball back with a 7-point lead.
Nice little punt return there. Going to get it up close to midfield for LSU. Trying to go up 2 scores here before the half. We'll see what they can do. Going to come out here with a kind of a pistol offset look. H-back goes in motion. Handoff up the middle to Jones. Gain of 4 right across the Tiger eye.
Yeah, Braden Range is going to be the one getting the tackle on this play. 4-yard gain by Chris Jones on that 1st down.
Coming out shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Handoff again to Jones. A loss of 2 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and long here for the LSU offense, something they're not accustomed to tonight.
Yeah, Caleb Killingsworth, Buck Berg, and crew all in there making the stop on that play and forcing LSU into this long 3rd down situation.
Let's see what they draw up here. Swanson goes in motion to the left-hand side. Screen pass. Do they have the blocking out in front? Shrugs one man off, fighting through a couple more. Gains just enough for a 1st down.
And Christopher Jones has been the definition of a workhorse in this game. Anytime he's got the ball, his legs are moving until he is down on the ground. Fights for that 1st down, keeps this LSU drive alive.
Comes right back out with the bubble screen there. Josh Knight, gain of 4, working it down the field now.
Yeah, and you know, after you go with 1 screen, why not hit him with the receiver screen, and they're able to pick up 4 on that play.
Follow it up with a dose of Jones, but that didn't work out for him. Nice stick on the play there by Jonathan Ramirez.
Yeah, and it's been a few times that this Nebraska defense has gotten a great 2nd down play, forcing LSU into these 3rd and longs. They just haven't been able to capitalize and get LSU off the field.
So here we go with another 3rd and 7, and again they're going to go with the screen pass. Jones fighting off one guy, can't quite make it through the 2nd. Going to bring up a 4th and 1. Let's see what they do here.
Oh man, I honestly was hoping that they would go for it on that. Christopher Jones, you can't say much more than he has been a dog in this game, fighting for every inch.
Skylar Creed with the long field goal. It's up. It's good. LSU is up 20-10, 2:59 to play in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Nebraska's defense finally steps up on that 3rd down. They go back-to-back screens on their 3rd down attempts. First time they're able to get through it in Nebraska. The 2nd time they finally get players swarming to the ball, bring them down short.
Nice little return here. Going to start them up around the 22-23 yard line. Let's see if Rory and company can get something going on this drive. They were held to a 3 and out, I believe, last go around. So they're going to line up pistol formation. Rory fakes the handoff to Edwards. Tries to work it around left end, only a yard on the play.
Yeah, they go with the read option on this one. It's worked a couple times for them. This one, they're not so able to pick up as many yards as Wiersma and George Smith both combined on that tackle.
So 2nd and 9 here from their own 24. come out in the pistol formation again. Handoff up the middle. Nowhere to go for Edwards. No gain on the play. Wiersma comes up and fills the gap again.
Yeah, Wiersma out here flying around. On the previous play, lays the quarterback out. On this play, lays Edwards out. And then we got a 3rd and 10. Might lay a receiver out. Who knows?
Let's see if they push it down the field here. 3rd and 10. Rury under pressure. Gets rid of it. Not much room to work there. Edwards brought down. No gain on the play. Going to bring up a 4th down situation.
Yeah, a little surprised Rury was able to get rid of that ball. The pressure from LSU got there immediately. Rury tries to find an escape hole, can't do it. He's able to find Nick Edwards, though, but all for naught as they pick up 0 yards and give LSU the ball right back.
Nice little return here. It looks like they're going to start just in the Cornhusker territory. Chance to turn this into a 3-score game before the half. Let's see what they do here. In our other game, Boise now up in the 3rd quarter, 26-7 over Ohio State. Moses King, empty set, drops back, dumps it over the middle, fighting through one man, gets tattooed by the second. Nice little catch there by Josh Knight, 1st down.
Yeah, Josh Knight's going to pick up all these yards for LSU. Fighting through the 1st down, but unfortunately for him, Jacob Buddy comes in and cleans him up at the end of this play.
4 wide receivers. King, quick little pass, throws it away out of bounds though.
Yeah, I think this is just one of those plays where Moses King didn't like what he saw post-snap, so instead of forcing anything or making a bad play, get rid of it, live for 2nd down. You still got plenty of time to work on this clock.
With that, they try to run the draw play to Jones. Jones bottled up in the backfield. Nice play there by Killingsworth. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Caleb Killingsworth eager for the run on that play. He guessed run from the start, shoots through his gap, brings him down, 4-yard loss. 3rd and long for LSU. Can Nebraska get a stop?
This has been their go-to halfback screen time. No, they're actually going to drop back, looking for a shot down the middle. Wide open, Markel Lewis, 41 yards, touchdown Tigers.
Oh, and I think that was busted coverage. They had a safety back there. Actually, you know what? It might have just been a greater scheme by LSU. You had 1 safety back there, 2 receivers in the area. Not great odds for Nebraska's defense, and the result is a Moses King touchdown.
Tack on one more by Skylar Creed, makes it 27-10, 1:13 to play here in the 2nd quarter. Got to be do or die time in a sense here to finish off this 1st half. Nebraska needs to get back to scoring. This is 17 unanswered points put up now by LSU.
Absolutely, and I think the key to this drive for Nebraska to pick up points before halftime, you got to open up your playbook. Let your freshman quarterback see what he can do with his arm and push the ball downfield.
Murray comes out, pistol formation, drops back. Short little pass over to the right to J.B. Bell, 7-yard catch on the play. That may be his longest reception of the night. Second and 3. Rury drops back under pressure on this one. No getting away from that one. Sacked on the play by Jerome Jupiter.
Yeah, he just gets back there so fast. Rury doesn't even have time to get out of the pocket. And now LSU's got a chance to get a stop here and get the ball back.
3rd and 11, and they come out under center. I think that's the first time I've seen him in that formation tonight. No gain on the play by Edwards. He's been bottled up lately after a great start to the game.
And LSU's defense has finally settled in. They're getting aggressive in this game. And now their offense is going to be aggressive after using those timeouts. They're going to get the ball past midfield.
It's been a consistent theme here lately, returning the punts to midfield or just over midfield. We'll see if LSU is able to tack on 7 more or at least 3. So here we go. 4 wide receivers to the left, to the right. King drops back, has a man, hits him. Nicholas Williams gain at 12. They're going to hustle up to the line here, 1st down.
Yeah, just picking apart Nebraska's defense at this point.
To the left, to the right again. Jones to the left of King. King drops back, has a man, dropped. Going to bring up a 2nd down.
You got to come away with that catch right there. Wide open, nobody even near you. You can't even say that you heard footsteps on that one. That's just a concentration catch. Turn your head upfield looking too early.
King drops back one more time. Has a man down the left-hand sideline. Nice catch there by Nicholas Williams. Going to give him a 1st and goal inside the 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call a dime on that play. Moses King puts the ball where only his receiver can go get it, and the result is a chunk play. They're down to the 2-yard line now and about to add more points to this lead.
See what they do here. We've got a 1st and goal inside the 2. Read option. King going to keep him himself. Touchdown Tigers. 33-10. This one's starting to get out of hand.
Absolutely, and when your team's been firing on all cylinders so far in this game, the read option right there, great play because Christopher Jones, he's been rushing insanely. The defense has to key on that, and Moses King just takes it right out the back door.
Extra point up and good by Skylar Creed, make it 34-10. You know, for as many people that doubted Moses King coming into the first 2 weeks of the season, he sure has turned it up a notch. I don't know if the freshman jitters have kind of got away from him or what exactly is going on, but the last 2 games he's played, he sure has looked like a totally different quarterback.
Yeah, well, I always say that quarterbacks, they need a little time to get settled in. You're a freshman, you're still learning the playbook, in the first 2 games. And once he finally got a good grasp of it, his AD was comfortable with where he was at. They finally opened it up, and we're seeing Moses King ball right now.
Speaking of opening it up, that's exactly what Nebraska needs to do here. Nice little play there to Nolan Ellis, gain of 15, gets his feet down, stops the clock.
Yeah, getting out of bounds is the most important thing on this play. Saves them a timeout, and they can still work the middle of the field with those 2 timeouts.
Let's see if they continue to try to push the ball up the field here. We've got a 1st and 10 right about their 45-yard line. Rory going to line up in the pistol formation. 2 wide receivers to the right. Now the tight end goes in motion to the left. Rory drops back, has a man over the middle. Gain of 7 on the play. JB Bell, they're going to call their 2nd timeout.
Yeah, I don't like that play right there. I think you got to push the ball down like 10, 15 yards down the field at least per play.
Rory coming out in pistol. Drops back, looking, under pressure, just gets it away. Going to bring up 3rd down, but does stop the clock.
Yeah, LSU, they like to call themselves DBU right here. The defensive backs all over in coverage. Riley Lurie's got nowhere to go. Luckily, he's able to get rid of the ball without taking a sack.
Rory drops back. Ooh, should have hit the man going straight down the sideline, but instead drops it to Blair on the out. Gets out of bounds, gain of 14.
Yeah, Blair gets nice separation on that out route. As you can see right here, LSU has been dominating with their offense, double the amount of yards that Nebraska's had in this game.
1st and 10 at the 35. Again with the out route. Again, a gain of approximately 15. Gonna bring up a 1st and 10 here.
And it looks like they went with that same exact pass combination as the previous play. You got the out route with your receiver running a streak trying to hold the safety. And they will attempt the field goal here now.
Attempt to bring the lead down to 21 before the half. Kick is up by Marshall Drake, and it is good. LSU still on top, 34-13, 1 second left. All that's left is a kickoff.
Yeah, it was a great job by Nebraska. They showed that they can push the ball down the field if they need to with the passing game, and it's going to go a long way into forcing LSU to not be so aggressive when it comes to the run plays.
LSU takes a knee here, 75 yards. Do you have anything in the playbook, or do they just hand it off to Jones? Jones up the middle. Nice little run there, gain of 14. That's going to take us to the half. So at the half here at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, LSU on top of Nebraska, 34-13. What are your thoughts thus far, Vinny?
Well, in Louisiana, they like to say, laissez le bon temps rouler, let the good times roll. And right now, this LSU offense is rolling. Moses King looks like he's finally settled in, and he is the quarterback we all thought he could be. Just everywhere making plays left and right, whether it be with his arm, with his legs. Christian Jones has been a great complement to it, picking up huge chunks of yards on the ground as well. Their defense struggled a little bit early. Nebraska took those first 2 drives down, scored points off of it, and then finally the defense settled in that second quarter. It stopped the run, and then it held Nebraska's passing game up until that last drive. But as you can see right here, the yardage just completely favors LSU, over almost 100 more passing yards, 70 more rushing yards, and the time of possession, LSU's dominating it with 2 more minutes left. Nebraska, they're not out of it yet. They just got to get back to opening up holes in that running game, which allows Riley Rury to have easier passes to make in that passing game.
That's been the key to Nebraska and their ability this season when they do have some success on offense. Is the run sets up the pass in this offensive system they run. So they need desperately to get Edwards involved, maybe Rury off of some of those read options. But we'll see what they come out with here in the second half to start, trailing by 3 touchdowns. They need to get this offense rolling right away. So here we go, Rury pistol formation right off the get-go. Give to Edwards a little bit of room to work, gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, not much going for Nebraska on that play. They're able to pick up 3 off of that. You know, just something to get positive yards as they build up their first drive coming out of the half.
So pistol formation again. Tight end goes in motion. Edwards trying to get to the outside, but the defense is just too fast for that. Going to be a loss of 1. Maverick LeBlanc on the tackle.
Yeah, Maverick LeBlanc, haven't seen his name too much, getting his 4th tackle in here. Comes all the way from the safety spot, just flying over there. He's a guy that can cover sideline to sideline anywhere on the field. There's a good chance that Maverick LeBlanc is around there.
Surprisingly, they are 4 of 8 on 3rd downs tonight. Let's see what they draw up here. Rury dropping back. Deep shot down the left-hand side. Has a man down inside the 10. Nolan Ellis, 1st and goal, Huskers.
LSU brings Wisma off the edge from that corner spot on the opposite side. Riley Rury just gets the ball off in time, allowing for that deep play to be made. The big play that Nebraska's needed. They haven't pushed the ball downfield much in this game. And here on their first drive, they're already 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 8. Going to line up in the pistol formation. You should probably know. Going to roll out, looking, has a man in the corner of the end zone. John Blair, touchdown Huskers. Going to make it a 2-score game.
And this is the halftime adjustment that Nebraska needed to make. You know, they went in at halftime. They said, all right, we got to get this passing game going. LSU's starting to slow down our run game. We have to make them guessing. We can't let them make us one-dimensional. So here they come. The passing game opens up on this play. They take a shot downfield. It leads to the corner route on that play. Nebraska has a 14-point game here.
Extra point up and good by Marshall Drake. In our other game, they're starting to near in on the end of the 3rd quarter. Boise ahead of Ohio State 33-14. Nice little return here. Room to work down the right-hand side. Finally caught from behind. Wiersma gets it out to about the 40.
Yeah, and as soon as Nebraska gets that little bit of life, here comes Wisma with a great return, setting up this LSU offense.
Nebraska needs a stop here. They've been allowing a lot of scores here lately by LSU, trying to run the option there. Nowhere to go. King gets bottled up for a loss of 5.
Yeah, Solomon Tank's going to get the tackle on this play, tackle for loss. This is a freshman mistake right here. You break the first tackle in the backfield, and then you just try to make a huge play out of nothing, and you end up making the play slightly worse, and it's a 5-yard loss.
Handoff up the middle. Jones shakes off 1, can't get past the 2nd. Gain of 5, going to bring up a 3rd and long situation.
Yeah, Nebraska's defense starting to slow Christian Jones down. Was averaging over 6 yards a carry. Now he's down to 4 yards. 6 of 9 on 3rd down for LSU.
Big 3rd down here for the Nebraska defense, trying to get off the field. King drops back, takes a shot deep down the right-hand side. Broken up on the play by KJ Speed. Great defensive stop by Nebraska when you need one.
Yeah, and I thought for a second there Moses King had an arm punt, but KJ Speed unable to come away with the interception on that play, and LSU will have a leg punt on this play.
Fielded at the 20. Gets it up to about the 31, 32-yard line where Rory and company are back in business trying to cut this lead down to 1 score.
This is a great situation to be in if you're Nebraska. You got the big touchdown off your first drive. Your defense gets to stop, and now you get the ball right back.
Rory drops back, looking, takes a shot to the left-hand side, has a man. He's gone. Touchdown, Huskers. Michael Sweeney. We've got ourselves a ball game here at LSU.
Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't your grandma's Nebraska offense. They are bombs away right now. We could potentially be seeing Riley Rory's breakout game.
27-34 with the extra point. We are back in business here in Baton Rouge. DBU is feeling the pain at the moment. Nice little kick return there by Wiersma. Gets it out to about the 20. That second half stats are amazing so far by Nebraska. They seem to be the ones that have made the changes in the locker room.
Absolutely. You got 2 drives, and it's taken about 5 plays, and you have 2 touchdowns. I mean, here we are, 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the second half, and they've scored 2 touchdowns.
Jones doing work up the middle on the read option there. Gain of 11, going to be a first down for LSU.
You know, one of my favorite things about this game so far has been in chat. Everybody has been coming up with conspiracy theories of what has happened to Swoosh's player.
Maybe he entered the transfer portal mid-season. He hadn't told his coaches yet.
It's another conspiracy theory that we can throw out there. Get working on that, everybody. Somebody look in the portal and see if we can find him.
Where's the CFSL insider when we need him? So shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. King drops back, has a man over the middle. Nicholas Williams, gain of 8 on the play.
Very tight window right there for King to try and fit that ball into, but he's able to get to completion, pick up a first down. LSU has themselves a drive formulating here. Caleb Killingsworth, 8 tackles on this game.
So here we go from midfield. Handoff on the play to Jones. Jones with a gain of 5. No flag. Thought there was a face mask there on that one.
Yeah, Kareem Barnes is going to get the tackle on that play. Christian Jones able to pick up 5. Another solid game for them on first down.
Pistol formation, runs around behind. Handoff straight up the middle for Jones. Gain of 2 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, JoJo Vasquez getting his 7th tackle in this game. Nowhere to run. Nebraska's defense has finally been able to stop the run.
Let's see if Nebraska can hold on here. Handoff on the play up the middle. Huge hole. Plenty of room to run there by Ryan Nego Jr. Gain of 16 on his first carry of the night.
Yeah, and it's a wide open hole for him to run through. I mean, nobody's even there until he gets to the safety spot. JoJo Vasquez finally brings him down. LSU got their offense rolling here in the second half.
H-back in motion to the right. Handoff up the middle. Jones back in this time. Gain of 10 on the play. Just short of the first down. Going to bring up 2nd and inches.
Yeah, and Christian Jones starting to get going here now. You see his average start to go back up. He's up to 5 yards a carry now. LSU inside that red zone.
Nebraska needs to hold him to 3 here. Nice stop on that one. There was no room to work for Jones as Buck Berg came and filled the hole in a hurry.
Yeah, as soon as he got the handoff, Buck Berg and Killingsworth both right there in position to make a tackle. LSU is still 3rd and short coming up for them.
3rd and 2, dropping back. Pressure, almost intercepted on the play. Nice play there by KJ Speed.
Oh, that's the second one he had right in his hands and dropped. Regardless, they hold LSU to a field goal.
Skylar Creed from 37 yards. Kick is up. Kick is good. 37-27. LSU on top. 4:24 to go. 3rd quarter.
And if you're Nebraska, you don't need to hang your head off of that. You've had your offense is, 5 plays, 2 touchdowns already in the second half. Your defense only gave up 3 points right there. It's just a 10-point ball game at this point. I mean, keep your heads up. Your offense is firing right now.
Let's see here if LSU has an answer for these deep shots. And they take a little short one this time, broken up on the play by J.J. Smoke. Going to bring up second down.
Yeah, it just seemed like an anticipation route right there. Riley Rury not aware of the coverage in there, tries to fit it in, unable to.
Pistol full house look. Edwards trying to make it back to the line of scrimmage, held to a loss of 1, stopped on the play by Jamison Beasley.
Yeah, Beasley out here getting a tackle for loss. Nebraska now has a 3rd and long situation. They haven't been too good in those. As you can see, 5 of 9 on 3rd down.
LSU talking about the real DBU, no fly zone. They've done it twice now. Let's see what happens when they say it this time. Oh, dropped on the play, gonna bring up 4th down.
Yeah, right off the hands of John Blair on that play. I thought he could have caught that and maybe fought for the 1st down on that play. Unable to on that. Nebraska going to give this LSU offense the ball right back.
Nice return here, hitting the right edge, making it all the way down inside the 40 of Nebraska. Great starting field position for LSU here.
And this is what happens. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens when your offense goes 3 and out like that and loses yards. Now you give the other team great field position to start out.
Nice little feed there over the middle, just enough for a 1st down to Markel Lewis. He's quietly having a nice night.
Yeah, Markel Lewis came into this game with no touchdowns, already has his first 2 in his career, and he's almost up to 100 yards in this game.
Jones again working that middle, straight north and south, the way you game plan for it to be.
And we're starting to see the true identity of this LSU offense. They're working a great mix of the run and the pass, and it's just all formulating like a good old pot of gumbo.
Running the option there, they take the pitch man out. Moses King salvages a gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, they try to go with a speed option on that play. Defense takes out the running back immediately, making Moses King the only option, only able to pick up 2 on that play.
H-back in motion, give up the middle. Jones, not much room to work. Gain of 1 on the play, stopped by Chrissy Sutton.
Yeah, for as gassed as Nebraska's been in the run defense, really once LSU's gotten inside the red zone, the holes have really been stuffed up.
So 7 of 12 on 3rd down. They have a 3rd and 7, empty set. Moses King, corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Brexton, 2nd time tonight. 4th passing touchdown by Moses King. LSU back on top, 43-27.
Great recognition by Moses King on that play right there. It's cover 2. The safety's not able to get all the way to the sideline on that play. As soon as Brexton gets past the corner, there's nobody back there to stop him. Moses King makes an accurate throw. And the Monarch himself, 4 touchdowns after a 5-touchdown performance last week. 9 total touchdowns on the season. Starting to find his footing in this league.
Return just short of the 20 there, where Nebraska is going to come back out. They were off to a hot start their first couple of drives to start this 2nd half. They need to regain what they had there and get this ball moving again. Edwards straight up the middle, gain of 7, going to bring up a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's something that Nebraska has to get back to doing. They haven't ran the ball well ever since that first offensive drive that they had.
Here they come, pistol formation. Rury fakes the handoff, tries to keep it himself. Gets thrown to the ground, loss of 1. Wiersma with the tackle.
Yeah, and as soon as you think you're able to get outside to the edge, the linebackers have all caved in. Here comes Wiersma right off the edge. 3 tackles for loss from that cornerback spot for him.
So 3rd and 3, empty set. Back goes Rury. Time. Deep shot down the right-hand side. Ellis couldn't keep his feet. If he could have just hit him in stride, that would have been 6.
Nolan Ellis making his 5th catch in this game. He's up to 143 yards. If Riley Rury takes a little bit off on this throw, Ellis is sitting here maybe dabbing, flexing on somebody in the end zone. But regardless, it's a big play for Nebraska. This offense needs it. LSU started to add points here in the 2nd half.
Let's see if they can continue the drive here. Pistol formation from the 40. Handoff up the middle to Edwards. Nowhere to go. Loss of 1 on the play. Stopped by Trey Hawkins.
Yeah, Trey Hawkins and crew getting the tackle on this play. Just nowhere to go for Nebraska's run game on this. Outside of one run in this second half, it's really been non-existent.
Line up with the pistol formation, 2 tight ends. Hands it off again, trying to get to the edge, nothing doing. Edwards stopped, no gain on the play. Hawkins again there on the tackle.
Yeah, as you see, just a swarm of white jerseys over there. I mean, nowhere for this Nebraska run game to go. And now they have it 3rd and long, as you can see, 6 of 11 on 3rd down.
6 of 11. Do they take a shot here? They've got press coverage down on the bottom of the screen. Well, look, Rory going up top. Had a man broken up by LeBlanc on the play. Going to bring up 4th and 11 and punting.
I thought for a second we were about to see an interception like we saw for Oklahoma State last week. Regardless, LSU gets the result that they want, and their defense is going to get off the field.
Punt is into the end zone for a touchback. LSU ball here, 59 seconds to go, 3rd quarter, up 44-27.
Yeah, and this could be a real killing drive for Nebraska's defense if LSU is able to add points to this lead.
Fakes the handoff to Jones, hits the man in the flat, breaks a tackle near the sticks. Josh Knight just enough for a 1st down on the play.
Yeah, one thing I've seen from Moses King in this game, he's not afraid to spread the ball around. He can name about 4 or 5 different receivers that's caught multiple passes, and he's just done a great job of pass selection.
Coming out with the speed option look. Gain of 10 on the play by Moses King as he keeps it himself. Going to bring up 2nd and inches.
Yeah, Caleb Killingsworth gets his 10th tackle of this game, and the speed option, LSU has really struggled in this game. First time Moses King makes a great decision.
Pistol, halfback goes in motion behind King, gives to him straight up the middle. Gain of 4, 1st down.
And that's all Christopher Jones on that play. Martrell Wright hit him in the backfield, and Christopher Jones just powers his way through. He's able to pick up that 1st down.
Shotgun, bubble screen, fighting through a man, finally forced out of bounds. Josh Knight with a gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, just a bubble pass trying to run the ball to the outside, so say, and they're able to pick up 5 off of it.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. So heading into the 4th, LSU on top 44-27. Don't miss the exciting conclusion. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Welcome here to the 4th quarter in Baton Rouge. Fake handoff by King, drops it off to Josh Knight in the flat. Gain of 3, going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, if King's able to find him earlier in that route, he can get the ball on him quicker, and maybe he turns upfield, picks up that 1st down. Regardless, it's a 3rd and 1. LSU's been pretty consistent on 3rd downs.
Pretty efficient, 8 of 13, make it 9 of 14. Plenty of room to work there for Christopher Jones.
Yeah, first time I've seen them wrinkle in the counter here in this game, and it works to perfection. Nobody's sitting on the outside for Nebraska. Christopher Jones able to pick up a nice gain across midfield.
H-back goes in motion, fakes to Jones. King looking, has a man near the sideline. Brexa, gain of 11, another 1st down for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's Brex's first catch in this game that doesn't go for a touchdown. But regardless, does a great job working his way back to the quarterback as the play breaks down.
Give this time to Jones, nothing doing. Loss of 3 on the play. Killingsworth there on the stop.
Yeah, 11 tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Killingsworth has done a great job from his linebacker spot. On this play, diagnoses the run, finds the gap, shoots right through it, not allowing Jones to go anywhere.
Gonna bring up a 2nd and long here. Fakes to Nego, looks in the flat, has his man Josh Knight, short gain of 1 yard on the play, gonna bring up a 3rd and long situation.
Yeah, great coverage by Nebraska across the board. Moses King has to make a tough throw in there, able to get to completion, only pick up 1. KJ Speed on the tackle.
King drops back, surveys, has a man, makes a man miss. Keontae Porter James, gain of 15, First down, LSU.
And this first down's picked up because Keontae Porter James makes a nice cut as soon as he catches the ball, splits the safety and the linebacker, gets that first down. This LSU offense got another drive moving here, looking to put the nail in this in the coffin on this Nebraska team.
1st and 10 inside the red zone. Fake to Jones. Ooh. Receiver drops the cross route there. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's one you wish you could have back. This is a catch you got to make for your quarterback here, especially here in this late game.
No drop in that one. Hugo Swanson with the corner route to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. Make it 50.
Yeah, back-to-back games for Moses King with 5 touchdown passes. That ties him for 3rd on the school's list that he set last week as well. Great back-to-back games for him. This receiving core, they're doing a great job getting open. Hugo right there runs a nice corner route, gets great separation on it. This LSU offense, I think they found themselves, and the rest of the Big 12 and CFSL better start looking out.
Skylar Creed tacks on one more to make it 51. 7:23 to go here in the 4th quarter. Touchback on the play for Nebraska. So I don't know. I don't think there's enough time for Nebraska to be able to mount a comeback here, but you'd like to see them to keep fighting, keep working on the things that they need to work on. I see potential in this squad. It's just a matter of putting it all together 1 week at a time.
Well, I don't think they're out of this game by no means. There's still 7 minutes left to go in this game. It's a 24-point ball game. That's 3 scores, 3 2-point conversions here. They still got time. Don't give up just yet.
Screen pass on the play, lost it 2 to Nick Edwards.
And if you're going to run a screen pass down by 3 scores here in the 4th quarter, that to me says that you're waving the white flag. Regardless, it's only a 2-yard loss. Get right back to work on the 2nd down.
And we are officially final in Boise. Boise State defeats Ohio State 40-14. Rury doesn't like what he sees on that one and just chunks it out of bounds. Going to bring up a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, you got a freshman quarterback back there. LSU gets the pressure on him. He's not too sure what to do with the ball. Instead of making a bad situation worse, he just gets rid of it, lives for 3rd down.
3rd down, Rury, deep shot down the right-hand side. Overshoots a wide-open receiver. Going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was a heartbreaker. He's got Sweeney running right down the sidelines wide open. That's 2 throws that he's had. The previous drive, he overthrew just a little bit. His receiver was able to make the diving catch on this. But this one overthrows him by about 5 yards, and it's going to end Nebraska's series.
Once again, starting right around midfield on this drive for LSU. So 51-27, 6:50 to play. You would expect to see a big dose of Jones, but no, they're going to drop back. King looking, drops it off to Jones in the flat, working down to the 37-yard line, 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, you have a freshman quarterback back there. He's only playing in his 4th game. At this point, I mean, even with the lead, I say go ahead, keep running your offense. Your quarterback's got to get that experience in there, and what a better time to do that than in, per se, garbage time.
So here we come. Shotgun formation, trips to the bottom of the screen, handoff to Jones around the left end. Room to work around the outside, gain of 8.
Yeah, Jones, 30 carries on the night, has been a workhorse. Great compliment he's been to this passing game, and it's really been a key factor in this LSU lead.
Seems like the one thing missing in this LSU offense tonight is Jones crossing the end zone. Brexa gain of 9 across the middle, going to bring up 1st down.
Yeah, Moses King scored 5 touchdowns in this game. You would like to see Chris Jones get his chance to cross that goal line as well.
King fakes the handoff, going to keep it himself. Down, wow, off of a man down inside the 5-yard line there. King showing his wheels.
Yeah, over 200 rushing yards for this LSU offense. Really put their will on this front seven of Nebraska.
So is it Jones time? No. King gonna drop back, looking for 6. Incomplete, broken up on the play by Buckberg.
Yeah, Buckberg sitting right there in the middle, as well as a couple of other Nebraska defenders. Not a smart read by Moses King. Fortunately, they got a second down chance.
Shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle. No room to work there by Jones. Loses a yard on the play. Berg on the stop again.
And that was going to be Jones's opportunity to get across the goal line in this game. Buckberg doesn't allow it. LSU, they've had 15 third down attempts in this game, but they've completed 66% of them. Can they keep on going?
There it is. Nego Jr. with the touchdown. 57 for LSU now.
And with that touchdown, Moses King has just tied Gage Youngblood and Ray Tatum for most passing touchdowns in the game for an LSU Tiger.
That is a big name to be tying in the LSU record books.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, Moses King is, having himself a game, really having himself back-to-back great games. He's going to be a potential player of the week, as you can see here with his performance.
Muffed return on that one. They're going to go ahead and take a knee and start at the 25. I'd love to see some fight here out of Nebraska. At least try to get some more points on the board and run this clock out a little. Pistol formation, trips to the top. Drops back, looking, has a man down the left-hand side. It's Garrett Cunningham toe-tapping his way to a 19-yard gain.
That's something you got to do to help out your young quarterback. You got to make those toe-tapping plays. Rory puts the ball just a little too far outside, but Cunningham does a great job to adjust to it, get his feet in bounds. They're able to pick up 19 off of that play, and it's just a little bit of confidence boost, something to build on going into next week, maybe an extra play to throw in to the game planning.
Pistol formation, setting up the halfback screen that never truly developed there. Edwards going to be stopped on the play for a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, Tristan Tate read that play from the start, just all over it. Riley Rury probably should have just got rid of that ball instead. But the end result is a 4-yard loss for this Nebraska offense.
Here we go, pistol formation again. Rury going to drop back, looking, has a man across the middle, makes a couple men miss, a third miss, still fighting and dragging his way. J.B. Bell gain a 19 first down.
There was a second there in that play where I thought J.B. Bell was invincible and he was about to take it all the way to the house. Luckily for LSU, they have J.J. Smoke on their team, and he's able to get his 5th tackle in this game.
So that's going to bring up first down in LSU territory at the 41-yard line. Rury comes out in shotgun formation. Drops back, looking, has a man on a crossing route across the middle, just enough for another first down. Michael Sweeney on the catch.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from Riley Rury here on this drive. You can't get every single point in one play. So go ahead and take what LSU gives you. They're going to play a little soft defense. If you got to take underneath, go underneath.
Well, he didn't go underneath on that one. Deep shot over the middle. A.J. Mullis, touchdown Huskers. They're not quitting on them yet.
And as soon as I say go underneath, here they are, just throwing the ball down the field. Great play by Nebraska. They realized that the safety was going to be out of position on that play. Runs a seam route right by the safety. They get a touchdown. Great building block going into next week. I don't want to say they're completely out of this game, down 23, but for the most part, it's a crunch to get back in it.
We'll see. Now comes the onside kick. Fielded cleanly on that one by the Tigers. They're going to have nice field position at the 37 and a chance for Moses King to completely seal his name in the LSU record books.
Yeah, and as you see the last 5 drives, coming out of halftime, they had the punt, and then they put a field goal, and then it's just been touchdowns ever since this offense finally found their way.
Going to start off with the read option. King working his way for a gain of 4, going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it got slowed up because he was running right behind his left tackle who didn't want to move out the way. Regardless, he's able to pick up 4 before Killingsworth gets another tackle in this game.
Killingsworth putting up some great numbers tonight despite the total effort of the defense. King drops back, has a man sitting down over the middle. Josh Knight going to work his way upfield for a gain of 15 and back in to the Cornhusker red zone.
Yeah, Knight 9 catches, 89 yards for him, having himself a great game as well. All these receivers, I mean, you've heard their name quite often tonight. Moses King does a great job of not only spreading the ball out, pushing the ball downfield, making great decisions in this pass game.
So does King go for the record here? That is the question everybody wants to know. Fakes the handoff. Going to drop a short little pass off there. Josh Knight only a gain of 4, but going to bring up a second and manageable.
Yeah, by the looks of the play calling, by the looks of everybody in chat, they want Moses King to try and go ahead and break that record right here. Buckberg making his 7th tackle in this game.
Going to run a read option. King may not want to break the record. Going to get a gain of 10 on the play, brings up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, that might have been the first time I've ever seen somebody try to fight for extra yards on a rushing touchdown when they need a passing touchdown to break the record.
I formation here. Is this when Jones finally gets his touchdown for the night? They're going to run this clock on down to about 2 seconds on the play clock. So either King may have an opportunity here for the record-breaking LSU score, or could it be Jones that gets the handoff up the gut? Handoff on the play. Jones working off tackle. Touchdown, LSU. The man just got robbed. Make it 64-34.
As much as I would like to see a record get broken, the only person I think that could take away the opportunity for it is Christian Jones. He's been great for this LSU offense. Been a workhorse. I mean, he's got, I think, 35 touches in this game. Really been putting the work on Nebraska. Well deserving of this touchdown.
65-34, LSU on top of Nebraska. Trying to make the voters recognize that maybe they deserve to be a little higher than 15 in the rankings.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
You good. Kickoff fielded 1 yard deep, brought out to near the 25-yard line. Let's see what Nebraska has to offer here on this offensive series. You'd like to see him run down and try to put 7 more up just in good faith.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to see your offense put up a touchdown every drive. I mean, that's the goal clearly for it. But, I mean, you don't necessarily have to get a touchdown. Just, something that looks like you can build upon it going into game planning next week.
Pistol formation, read option. Rory trying to work it around the left-hand side. Only a yard to gain on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Maverick LeBlanc flying in from that safety spot, making a 1 yard tackle here.
Trying to run the read option again. Rory nowhere to go. Dropped for a 3-yard loss on the play. Kobe Williams on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know what got back there faster, the snap or Kobe Williams. And that's another loss right here for Nebraska. 6-13 on 3rd downs, and they have a 3rd and long coming up once again.
Pistol formation. Rory drops back. Has a man deep over the middle. Plenty of room out in front of him. Finally brought down at the 28-yard line. Garrett Cunningham gave him a 48.
Yeah, that'll get Garrett Cunningham out to 100 yards in this game. Just runs a seam route. The safety's playing to the outside. And a huge pickup right there before Kobe Williams was able to bring him down.
This offense has had a nice little run to it. Rory now with 448 passing yards. This defense just needs to get things figured out on their end. Rory again over the middle. Has a man again and inside the 15. J.B. Bell gain of 18 on the play.
Yeah, and I got to agree with you about the offense. I mean, look, you got a freshman quarterback that put up 466 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, Nebraska's offense put up 34 points in this game, and you normally expect this Nebraska defense to step up and make big plays when it's needed. Here, unfortunately, they just ran into a buzzsaw, this LSU offense that has finally found its footing.
Pistol formation. Rory drops back, drops it off into the flat to Andrew Blevins for a gain of 5.
Yeah, just a little check down right here by Rury, not having anything downfield. Go ahead and pick up a few yards here in the red zone where everything is tighter. Make it a little bit easier on yourself.
Wide receiver screen nearly intercepted on that one. Gonna bring up a 3rd down here.
JJ Smoke was looking at the end zone. He knew he had a pick 6 right in his face. Unable to come away with the catch. Nebraska lives for another play.
Murray drops back, just throws it into the dirt. Didn't act like he wanted to get hit on that one. Would rather just throw it into the dirt instead.
Yeah, might have had too much popcorn before this game. Ball slipped right out of his hands and made a nice pass to the ground.
4th and 5 here. 4 wide receivers, dumps it short, almost makes it to the sticks, but he's going to be held short. Turnover on downs, LSU ball.
And when in doubt, George Smith, the captain right there, making the play, getting the stop for this LSU defense. They said no more points. We won't give you anything easy here, even here in garbage time.
Just trying to kill out the clock here. Handoff to Jones. Gain around the right end. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st down, a minute to go.
157 yards in this game. He's had himself an excellent game. JoJo Vasquez getting his 10th tackle for Nebraska.
Double eye tight. Hand to Jones one last time. Plenty of room to work around the right-hand side again. Gain of 8, and that's going to be the ball game.
Yeah, it was a great game by LSU here.
Started off tight. Great fight until the end. Nebraska put up great numbers on offense. They just needed a little more effort and a little more work on their defense, and they could have made this a game for the ages.
Absolutely got to agree with you there. Coming into this game, you know, you look at both teams, you think, all right, this is going to be a defensive battle. LSU, they've struggled on offense for most of their games. Last week, Moses King finally had his breakout. This week adds on to that. It has an even better performance, putting up 6 touchdowns. Christopher Jones threw the ground as well, 160 yards. Nebraska's defense held on as long as they could, but eventually LSU's offense broke through and got them this huge lead and a big win that they much needed.
Well, thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Vinny Mixon, for tonight's action. And on behalf of our broadcast crew, I'm Dustin Hall, and you've been watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. We hope to see you back here tomorrow night as we open things up with Miami at Kentucky on Twitch at 7 and Texas A&M at Missouri on YouTube at 7:10.